Hey guys, welcome back to Bimmer PhD. I'm your host Tim, and today I want to talk to you about timing chains. We are working on a 2012 or 2013 BMW 5 Series 528, and the customer is concerned they brought the car to us is because the check engine light was on and it was running rough. So this is a report that got pulled that had all the codes. The yellow are the codes that the engine control module had in it for issues. And the ones that I want to draw attention here are going to be the camshaft, offset angle to crankshaft outside tolerance, variable timing control, exhaust control, possible not reached. What does all this mean? Well, this client decided to hire a mobile mechanic who came out, looked at the vehicle, and gave us assessment based upon zero testing. But here at Bimmer PhD, we believe in testing, right? It's not science, it's not speculation, it's science. So let's take a look at the condition of the timing chain in the engine. And what we're looking for is movement in the timing chain. And this one, oh boy, that's not supposed to move so much. Why is it moving? Well, it's worn out. The timing chain has stretched, and as I've always said in the past, engine timing is based on oil pressure. So if the timing is changed, the oil pressure is changed, is the engine running properly? No. These engines have all kinds of variabilities from the Vanos to the Valvetronic. So now what we're going to do is save this client from having to buy an engine. And how we do that is to replace the timing chain, the stretch timing chain, with all the plastic guides that go inside that have been discolored, and also make sure that the pump is working properly and put a new setup on the pump. What does this do? It saves you money. Let me explain why. The repair on this, the cost on this repair is going to be somewhere between $5,000 to $7,000, depending on if it has all-wheel drive, which means the front axles are going through the oil pan, makes it a little bit more complex. But what I'm getting at is, the mindset is, well, I'm just going to sell the car and get a new car. Well, are we going to sell the car and get a new car with a new car payment? Let me put that into perspective. A car payment on a BMW these days is going to set you anywhere from $600 to $800 a month. Not to mention the $5,000 or $6,000 for tax, license, and registration you need to put down. So let's look at that in a 1 year period of time. If I have an $800 car payment, I'm spending more than $10,000 in the first year. So if I was to put less than that in this vehicle and keep it for the next 3 years or 4 years, not only am I saving 4 more years of car payments, but the insurance and the registration on this vehicle is a lot less expensive. And remember the old phrase, it's cheaper to keep her? In this technology boom of automobiles and self-driving cars, autonomy, and all the other ADAS things that we have, it absolutely is valuable to keep. It's cheaper to keep her and know what you have and have it serviced and cared for. That way we don't have the throwaway mentality. So I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below what other information you'd like to see or what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching.